Hi, welcome back to Tuesdays with Paula. I'm Paula K Bronte, your Master Rapid Eye Technician. And today we're talking about EMFs, electromagnetic fields. I've got people coming in very often that talk to me about how funky they feel after they read an email. Right? Maybe it's a disturbing email, but that's not what makes them feel the way they do. EMFs are the currents, the frequencies that come from technology. And they can be carriers. So when you're reading something, you're taking in the energy of the person that wrote it. You can be, if you're sensitive, you're taking in the energy of the person that wrote it. You're taking in their intention. You're receiving through these electromagnetic frequencies that person's energy. So if you tend to be an HSP, a highly sensitive person, or an intuitive particularly, I mean, it can happen to anyone, but especially if you have that high level of vibrational sensitivity, you can get pretty slimed by something coming through your computer system or your phone. And it works the other way, of course. If you're working and you're receiving information, you're reading something from someone that vibrates at a really high rate, and it's something that's channeled from the heavens, then you get to bring that energy in too. The EMFs are going to bring you that frequency is going to come to you regardless, whether it's a high or a low. And the point here is to be aware of who you're listening to, who you're watching, and we can't, sometimes we have to read our emails. That's it. And the thing to do, really quick and simple, we're not powerless by any means, is to just do a little protection, right? Not protecting like, oh, I'm afraid, but good hygiene. Just saying, okay, shields up. I call forth all of the heavenly power. I call forth the light. I call forth Archangel Michael's shield of blue light, so that only light comes to me and light comes through me. And turn your computer on and bless it. Bless the computer. Bless the person who sent the email. Bless the entire technological system. Send forth, if we're sending forth our own rays of light, our own high frequency of light, then that in and of itself is going to be the thing that will prevent the EMFs from carrying the lower frequencies. And it takes awareness. Right? It's when we're caught unaware that often these things can kind of come in and, I don't feel so good now. Just be aware and know that you have the power to emanate the light just through your intention that will disallow the EMFs to bring to you anything that you don't want to feel or have or be in your world. And at the same time, when you're writing something, when you're putting together an email or you're doing something on technology, if you're putting out those light rays, then you're infusing the system, the whole system and everybody that receives it with light. So we wonder, what can I do in this world? I'm just this one little person. Things like that can be much more powerful than you know. You send those EMFs back to whoever they came from, filled with your light, filled with as much love as you're able to emanate at the moment. And you make a big difference, a huge influence. So know that EMFs are carriers. And you have the power to use them as carriers for high frequency energies and intentions. And that keeps you from getting plugged into the lower stuff, and it also allows you to uplift the vibration of the planet. Okay, that's today's Tuesday. Be mindful when you're using technology, flooding it, filling it with all the light that you can. Love you guys. See you soon. Have a great week.